This video is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience using this video. For content warnings, please visit this website. By viewing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Hello, everybody. We're back.
Again.
Monika time. Hi again, Potato Master. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now.
Wait a second.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sign, consign, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
What does that mean?
Your turn.
What does that mean?
Your turn.
What does that mean?
Your turn.
You have a smile on your face. What does that mean?
It's your turn to read.
Ah!
Read your thing.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Ah ha 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 ha. You stole my thing earlier. Ah ha 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 ha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. What does the load mean?
No one... What do you mean?
It said load me at the bottom.
Read your text.
Ah! This is gonna be on my mind now for the entire time.
Read your text.
It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Friendship.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see, said the blind man.
I see, said the blind man to his deaf dog as they both walked off the cliff, and they both walked off the cliff because his deaf dog wanted to follow his master.
Aww.
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Ah ha 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 ha. I will never forgive you. Ah ha 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 ha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ah ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
No.
I have something extra planned today. If everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Uh-oh.
Darn it, I was hoping I could just be absent the whole time. Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we have to... Do we really have to do something for the festival? I can't speak. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
Challenge accepted.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in lab.
Now you can't read.
I can't breathe. I don't really do well with my last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters.
Wait, Sayori? I thought it was Sayori, not Sayori.
I don't care. And I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. The heck?
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already.
No.
We're going to be performing.
Performing?
But, Monika?
Yeah, we're gonna be performing music.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Oh.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? There.
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. Natsuki, I will poke your eye if you talk.
Wait, so maybe?
Yeah. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings.
No.
Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Hey, Animal Crossing. And having fun.
That's right. And if it's those reasons that we are in this club today, don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
Oh,
I know we all do.
I know you do.
And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Just 2 minutes.
I would have poked you if my hand didn't move. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. I went total Monika there. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask.
Can you please speak up?
Please speak up.
I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members.
You don't need to yell.
Just speak up a bit louder.
The least we can do is help them out a little
That's
bit.
better.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. What are you? Oh. You gotta read your part.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Can
I go next?
Aha, of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. What are you doing? Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika!
Ah ha ha ha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Whoa. What? Yuri is fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Stop doing the things! This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like Stop doing the things! You're not Yuri! It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Stop! Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Stop. It's just annoying at this point.
Good.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten.
I forgot to applaud.
As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up. Stop! And cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow.
No one can see you, so why are you doing it?
I don't care. Ah! Sorry, I giggled.
No, really?
You skipped his line.
Just say Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? We didn't.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
Or the other thing you can do is imagine that everybody is in their underwear.
No!
I mean, that's how people gain confidence. Most people.
Or just think like no one's there and you're just doing it by yourself.
I see. Okay then, I'll imagine people in their underwear.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it.
It's a bittersweet.
No, we're not. No copyright. But
we've already had enough copyright throughout this playthrough.
Exactly, then stop.
But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Have to read your thing.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Potato Master liked it.
I never said that.
I guess that's a good sign.
I never said I liked it, but okay.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We know how much time before the festival, you know.
Okay!
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Potato Master. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Potato Master know everyone a little before I have to do it.
Jeez.
Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. Well, it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read.
Now you're sounding like Monika.
Hey, are you trying to copy me?
Wait, why are you sitting on your chair like that?
Because why not?
You might fall over, just you know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Alright.
I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
Good.
Oh,
I
no.
stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Look at this side, like,
What?
It's tallest to shortest.
Oh yeah.
and other comparison.
Oh boy.
do you get a comparison?
Yes.
You
There's size comparison.
and size comparison.
And size comparison.
There's size comparison and
Everyone-
size comparison.
Everyone has their and eyes comparison.
Wow.
Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Stop doing that faces. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Oh wait.
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Error.
Stop doing this.
I am error.
You're scaring me.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
You're scaring me, Monika. Stop it.
Monica?
Yes. I made a mistake. A big one at that.
Yeah,
Alright, go.
maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Stop!
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Because we have to. Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Shonen Jump.
Might as well jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears. Stop.
Oh, her sour attitude disappears a little.
While
Cool.
she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it.
Oh.
It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Stop!
Bouncing up and down.
Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. How does she huff back to her seat? Just and like
She's a train!
and the smoke is like launching her up slightly and propelling her forward. She turns around, angles herself, and then just huffs. And the force from her huffing is like goes makes her back to her seat.
I don't think that's what they mean by huff, but
That wasn't so bad, was it?
it actually was. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, there's tomorrow.
Wow, you see.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends...
We're friends! Yay! How? Why did you turn Sayori in that very moment?
because I could.
Because he is Sayori.
It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through.
You're welcome.
It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now.
What
Make
life
sure you
is
pick a
like.
poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay?
Okay.
I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of what time you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too.
Yeah, recite a poem that's not yours.
It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Oh!
We both looked up at you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone.
It's time to leave.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. After the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. So yeah,
Monday's the big
this
day.
is Thursday, then tomorrow's Friday.
Okay. I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
Line.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. I don't have to do my best.
Ready to... Oh.
Ready to go, Sayori?
I was looking
Sayori
at
speaking to Sayori.
I seriously read say ready to go Potato Master, but then I realized it was say
Alright,
Sayori.
read your thing.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys.
Well, excuse me,
Hey,
princess.
Don't make such a big deal out of
Well,
it.
excuse me, copyright.
It must be a little nice, though.
Size comparison again.
Ah!
Well,
How am I supposed to respond to that?
you're not.
It's okay, Potato Master. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already.
Okie dokie. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. She's normally screaming in my ear constantly.
Hey, hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier.
Oh?
I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with the words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Oh no.
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would
Alright.
still walk home with Sayori. I would still walk home with Sayori.
So, let's do that one.
Sure.
Sayori. You really think that I would ditch you for Yuri?
He would. Oh, that's great.
He would just ditch everyone.
Yeah, I would just sprint back home.
Oh, jeez.
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Okay.
So?
I'm asexual. I don't give a
Jeez.
I don't give a shiz.
Shoes. I don't give a shoes.
I don't give a shoes.
I did! I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Potato Master. You think about me too much sometimes.
Really, they don't.
Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen?
Good point.
You see.
Hmm.
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away.
The festival is
Who knows
days away.
Snow. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. Who knows? Oh! Poem time again!
Next thing you know, we're going into the next episode!
Yay!
Alright,
Gosh,
so...
suicide's an option again.
Oh no. Alright, we'll see you guys next time on
Why
Doki
is suicide an
Doki
Doki Doki Ball Z.
X
In
Machina.
space!
Alright,
And Knuckles!
alright, time to finish. Bye.